of Gospel Life News. My name is Daki. You can spell it Darki, and then you know it's double E. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. Another day to do something you couldn't do yesterday. Today is Tuesday, and the privilege to be alive today. So basically, that stuff you couldn't do yesterday, this is a new day. You could try it again, and trust me, the fact that you didn't do it yesterday or you failed at it yesterday, it means you've experienced more and you can do it now with a good aim of getting it done. Anyways, it's left to you guys to go out there and try it again. We want to say a big thank you to our fans out there for doing what you do. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you, and we will never take it for granted. Now, like I said this last week, this is not just a line. This is not what we say to fill up our words, but then we mean it a lot. You guys have been amazing. We cannot thank you guys enough, and we're just using this medium to say a big thank you to you guys. In the meantime, we have made major updates for you guys. You can now stream us live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube simultaneously. All you have to do is look out for that channel that is most convenient to you or for you and stream us there. The good news is we are waiting for you in those spaces. Anyways, let's go back to the news. Teni has just dropped a Robin Hood on us, and it's looking like maybe if it is going to be true, it's going to be like one of the biggest projects Afrobeats has ever done. At the moment, it's still alleged. She's pulling up a project allegedly that has almost the whole of UK. I think what is missing is the Prime Minister. So just put the Prime Minister, and then we have UK in Nigeria. All of this, I'll bring them to you in a bit. At the same time, we saw Tems coming out to give DAVIDO a response as to what he said yesterday about a song, Me and You. Maybe a dicey response. All of that again, I'll bring them to you. Let's begin the news today with DAVIDO. Like I said, we'll begin with Tems. A lot of people are thinking Tems made a very toxic response, but actually she didn't do that. She came out to acknowledge DAVIDO when DAVIDO said, Me and You by Tems, I love this record. And Tems came out with amazing emojis to actually say okay and cool, obviously, DAVIDO, because these guys, when they endorse your song, you need. No, the thing about these guys is DAVIDO, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Olamide, and the likes. Is no matter how big you get, you need these guys in your life, because when they endorse your song tends to go farther than it would have if they were not there. So basically, this is a big one. Tems have enjoyed these privileges from having Wizkid endorsing her, DAVIDO endorsing her. Burna at some point has even endorsed her. So it's a big privilege for Tems to resonate with all of these guys and miss that. At the point, DAVIDO, Burna Boy, Wizkid all seem to have differences, but I miss them. Only few Afrobeat artists have managed to maintain a good relationship between DAVIDO, Burna Boy, and Wizkid simultaneously and not mingling in their stuff. So that's a very good one. Tems knows how to keep relationship, and that's paved way for her even more. Moving on, we saw Eva Longoria, a song by Ozuna with DAVIDO, has hit a new Speak on Spain official radio chart at number 5. That's also spent 16 weeks on the chart. Also, we saw Chris Brown sensational with DAVIDO and Lil J. Is aiming for a second week on the UK official singles with a new peak of 44. This is a prediction. Moving on, we go straight to Burna Boy. We saw Love That Many album have just surpassed 960 million streams on Spotify, 40 million left to attain 1 billion streams on Spotify. At the same time, we saw Stormzy on it with Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran have just surpassed 330 million streams on Spotify. Also moving on, we saw Burna Boy City Boys just spent its 11 weeks on the France official singles chart at number 65. Burna Boy, I told them, spent its 11 weeks on France official album at number 109. City Boys sit at 65, and then I told them currently sit at 109. Of all the albums released in France, we have a Nigerian guy doing good with this project, I told them, and sitting at 109. That's a massive one. I would say congrats to Burna Boy on that one. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy City Boy spent its 11th week on the Switzerland official singles chart, and the song sit at number 60 at the time. Good news to Burna Boy, because For My Hand with Ed Sheeran is now officially certified gold in France. Burna Boy is earning certification in France like it is Nigeria, and that's a massive one to Burna Boy. Burna Boy indeed is massive and big in France. We saw Burna Boy extend his record as a Nigerian artist with the most certification in France, making it 11. which include African Giant album Gold, Love Damini album Gold, Jerusalem Diamond, On the Low Diamond, Be Honest Diamond, Last Diamond, BURNA Platinum, Collateral Damage Gold, Ye Gold, Alone Gold, and For My Hands Gold, making it a total of 11 certifications. Moving on, we have Rema's in next county news. Yesterday, big news because Rema sold out the O2 Arena finally. In case you don't know, today is the deal date, 14th, and Rema is set to storm the space. Well, also all the band members are there. The judge has been there for quite a while. Rema's been there doing backstage rehearsals and all of that. So basically, today is going to be that day where we have greatness again visiting the O2 space. Previously, Ashake was there where he had an iconic entrance and all of that. This time, Rema is set, and we are going to be wild to see what he would do. Talking about the performance today. He also came out to say you can now watch the whole performance on YouTube. So basically, if you want to get the lockdown, stream Rema on YouTube to get all of the performances, entrance, and all of that at the O2 Arena. They've announced that the hosts are going to be Adesope Akada host, and basically Adesope is a Nigerian guy. If you know him, you know him. Basically, that guy who comes out and carries Afrobeats on his head. Basically, so he's going to be one of the hosts at the O2 Arena, and then we have special guests like Jayo, Just Wavy, and Rema have said, and more. So basically, who are these more? Maybe Selena could just be around. That's going to be a very big one to the event, basically. Moving on, we saw Rema becoming the youngest artist to sell out the O2 Arena. That is 20,000 capacity. Now, this is the thing about this, guys. Now, if Burna Boy does it again, it's going to be the oldest African artist. So it creates a niche for yourself. So whatever it is you've done, check it out. There's always a record for you. So you could just be the person in the mid-20s, just create a niche for yourself. Basically, all win now win. That's how we say it in Nigeria. Moving on, we saw Charm has been certified gold in France. That came yesterday, and that was a massive one to Rema on that. So at the same time, we saw Rema becoming the second African artist with the most career certification in France. Burna Boy is number one with 11. Rema comes second with 5. And then the certifications include Rave and Roses are the gold, then Calm Down are 2 diamonds, Do Maybe are the platinum, Soundgasm has 1 gold, and Charm obviously has 1 gold. At the same time, we saw Rave and Roses Ultra becomes the African album with the most single certification in France with 3. Like I said, Calm Down with 2 diamonds, Soundgasm with gold, and Charm with gold. Moving on, we saw Rema, Calm Down, the Rave and Roses album have both spent 84 weeks on the France official charts. At the point, UK was second home to Nigeria, but now France is becoming third home to Nigeria because these guys are really streaming Afrobeat songs like no man's business. Moving on, we have Teni as the next lady on the news. We saw last week, after she dropped the song Malaika, an amazing one, an amazing work, to thank God for all of that. And people ask questions saying, why is Teni going this route? And then she came to explain why. And then she explained that she was diagnosed with a life-threatening throat infection at the time. And after different conversations, she explains that she had to go through a lot of hospital moments, and she was at risk of losing her voice at the time. And that was an amazing one for her because it was seen that maybe a lot of person felt like, because she didn't come out to explain what she was going through, so nobody could have guessed like this is what is happening. But then in silence, she was going through all of this at the time. And then she explained that thank God, because now she's okay, and she was able to finish her album, which will be out. According to Teni, said the album is going to be out on the 17th day of November. She called the album Tears of the Sun. So basically, that was where Malaika came from, because she discovered what she has been through, from weight loss to what she was diagnosed of, and then she had to just say, Jesus, thank you for all of this. And talking about the album out, Teni is about to pull up one of the biggest albums in the history of Afrobeat, and the album is an album that accommodates great guys like allegedly though, great guys like Justin Bieber, Bruno Mars, Niniola, Burna Boy, Billie Eilish, etc. At this point, who else is missing? Because you have like the biggest of guys in these regions, having Burna Boy as the biggest in Africa, having Billie. If you don't know Billie, Billie has numbers. Billie is that person that can make your song become any other big thing. And if it pulls up this way, trust me, Teni is going to be a contender for a whole lot of stuff next year. But anyways, we saw a 13-track album, like I said, allegedly, with the first track YBGFA with Billie Eilish, the next one tomorrow. Track 3 on the Attention, On the Road with Central C, Lanke, Call Me with Justin Bieber and Burna Boy. That's going to be a massive one, trust me. And then we have Orimi, we have Testify with Bruno Mars, we have No Days Off, we have Old Soldier with Niniola, and then we have Malaika, which she has dropped. Moving on, we have Black Bones as the last guy on the news. That Black Bones have just informed us that there's going to be an album release party on Thursday in London at the Cocoa House. A Maker Must Shine 2023. A Maker has done it in Nigeria, and then he's saying, my London fans, you guys come meet me at the Cocoa House and let's do greatness together. A Maker Must Shine must get to you guys, and I'm bringing it to you guys on Thursday. You guys should come outside and stream me, because indeed, A Maker Must Shine. My name is Daki. We'll catch you guys in the very next one.